So today, we're going to play everyone's favorite game and ask, is Olaf Google Autofill? If you're not familiar with the Google Autofill game, it is super easy. Basically, we just go into Google, type in Is Olaf, and then each letter of the alphabet. Google fills in the rest of the question, which I then answer with 100%-ish accuracy. Sometimes Google messes up the question a little bit, but it's okay. We just roll with it. Don't worry, you'll catch on. A, is Olaf a Disney character? Indeed, he is. He's from this kind of obscure film. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. It's called Frozen? I think that's how it's pronounced, I'm not sure. Honestly, it seemed like a little bit of an indie film when I first watched it, but I have to say, really good. 10 out of 10, would recommend, would Frozen again. B, is Olaf broken? Well, there was that one time.
Grab my butt!
I mean, he falls apart a lot, but I'm not sure I would call that breaking. It almost seems like it's by design, because he reassembles really easy and almost in any pattern you want. But I guess he could melt, but I don't know, is melting the same as breaking? C, is Olaf cute? Okay, so this might sound like a subjective question, like that it's, you know, down to each individual person to determine whether or not they think Olaf is cute, but actually it's not. Olaf is hands down 100% cute, and it's not arguable. D, is Olaf at Disney World?
Yeah, why?
Because I'm guessing people want to take pictures with you, right?
Yeah, why?
Because you're cute, didn't we just say that?
Yeah, why?
Because that's how the game works. So, you know, we're moving on. E, is Olaf easy to play? Yeah, as long as he's not asking why. F, is Olaf fun? I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs. Enough said. G, is Olaf gay? Despite being a self-proclaimed love expert, I'm gonna go ahead and say that any magically animated snow is not a sexual being, so let's just say he's asexual. H, is Olaf hard to play? Honestly, it's harder to get him to stop playing. He's just constantly like, let's go to the beach. I like warm hugs. This smells like carrots too. I, is Olaf in Moana? According to director Ron Clements, he is in there, but we have not spotted him yet. Sven the reindeer, not the funky looking donkey, is in there though, and he's pretty easy to spot. It's right when Maui gets his hook back and is having trouble transforming into the animal of his choice. But if you have spotted Olaf or think you spot him, please let us know. J, is Olaf Jewish? You know, that is actually a really interesting question. I mean, the voice actor, Josh Gad, is Jewish, but does that mean Olaf is Jewish? Or does it even mean that he should be Jewish? Are characters created to reflect their voice actors, or are voice actors cast to reflect their characters? I mean, it's so odd because you don't see the performer, so they could look like anything, but like, does the industry have a responsibility to make the character that they are voicing represent the voice actors, like race or heritage or sexuality? Like, more diversity is typically a good thing, but you know, in Frozen, then you have a setting where it makes sense that most of the characters are white, but doesn't that mean that all the voice actors should be white? Like, could a black person have voiced one of the white characters without it being weird? I mean, like, should the character always represent the race or heritage of the person voicing them? I mean, or does that like promote stereotypes, or is that celebrating culture? And then what if the characters they're voicing aren't humans? How does that play into the mix? And oh my god, this question got way out of control really fast. But you know what? I would really love to hear your thoughts on this down in the towel section. Nothing for K. L, is Olaf late game? But more importantly, I think is the question above it, which I had never considered. Is a leaf living or non-living? Like, once you take a leaf off of a tree, is it still alive? Because, I mean, it must still have working parts, but you know it's going to die eventually, and it's not like you can make a new tree out of just the leaf, and it is the thing that allows the tree to stay alive. But like, what about an apple? Like, if you're eating an apple, you'd think that apple is still alive, but then once you've eaten it, obviously now it's dead, but then the seeds are still inside, and you can still grow a new tree out of the seeds. So and I think I just broke my brain. How did we get here? I thought we were supposed to be talking about a funny snowman. And is Olaf nerfed? Yeah, I would say Olaf has been nerfed by this whole tree conversation. Is the carrot for his nose alive? Like, could just his nose die? I can't even get into it. Oh, is Olaf OP? I feel like he's a pretty balanced character. I mean, yeah, he doesn't do well in the heat, and he's not going to deal a lot of damage, but as long as you keep him in the cold, he's basically immortal. Although he does suck in jungles. P, is Olaf part of Demacia? I'm pretty sure he's part of Arendelle, actually. Duh. Or rather, a part of Elsa's imagination in Arendelle. If Elsa dies, does Olaf die too? Is Olaf a leaf to Elsa's tree? Oh, but then what about the carrot?
For what it's worth, the carrot is just a root.
Oh. So then the carrot can't make another carrot. So The carrot is to Olaf as Olaf is to Elsa. And oh my god, what is this video even about anymore? Nothing for Q. R, is Olaf real? I honestly, I don't even know anymore. What's happening? S, is Olaf strong late game? Oh yes, very strong late game. You might think he's just there being like the annoying, hilarious comic relief character, but then right at the end when Anna is at her very lowest, boom, Olaf is there to save the day. Basically the hero of the whole movie, if you ask me. T, is Olaf the Snowman gay? You know, that's an interesting question. His voice actor Josh Gad isn't gay. U, is Olaf useless? You know, it kind of depends on the situation.
This is not making much of a difference, is it?
But if you need a warm hug, he's also still not very helpful. I mean, he's made of snow. V, is Olaf viable? I don't feel like Olaf could hold a lane by himself, let alone a jungle. He's definitely support. W, is Olaf worth buying? Yeah, for 12 bucks, I would say this guy was totally worth it. But why buy it when you could win this very plush by going over to our Instagram pages and supporting the SCB Giveathon? Every day, Ben and I are giving away lots of cool prizes, including this plush. All you have to do is like each of our photos each day. Plus, for every new follower we get through the 25th of December, we are donating 10 cents to our local chapter of Big Brothers Big Sisters. So go and do it now. Nothing for X. Y, Olaf, is that you?
Yeah, why?
Because that was the question.
Yeah, why?
Because a lot of people Googled it, I guess.
Yeah, why?
I have no idea. You know, I'm not playing this game again. And nothing for Z. But there you go, Ben. That is everything Google wanted to know about Is Olaf is? Ben, I have two questions for you and everybody else. One, do you think voice actors should be represented by their characters and or vice versa? And is a leaf living or non-living? Let me know your thoughts in the towel section down below.
These socks are amazing!
Guys, thanks for watching. As always, please like this video if you haven't already and subscribe so you don't miss any future Frozen content from us. If you want to see another Frozen Google Autofill, you can check out this video. Does Elsa Google Autofill?